show young white babies. They show them breeding at like 9 months, but they but you why is it that you can't get a young black kid to sit down and learn their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s?
And that's what we have. We have, and I wish we could play the audio, but it goes like this. I'll give it to you.
Okay, she gonna give you.
All right. It goes, and it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, and Y, and Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, and Y, and Z. Is 26 letters in your alphabet. Put them together and see what you get. 26 letters in your alphabet. Put them together and see what you get. A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for cat, and D is for dog. E is for elephant, S for fish, G is for growing, H for hat, I is for ice, and J is for jump, K is for kite, and L is for lips. M's for man, milk and meat. That's the first 13. Now follow me, 26. And so we've created this program to get our children interested in learning their alphabet and to get their parents. But the reason is those parents spend. Our children, our parents would rather spend on Jordans and Gucci and those things and blunts rather than spending on education. So we've been trying to sell these books, and we have sold these books and tried to get information out, but you have to want to be willing to pay for an education. You have to be willing to pay something. You can't get it for free. And so even with the No Child Left Behind, people would rather pay. If you say it costs, then it has value. If it's free, then it doesn't have value, so we're not going to take advantage of the services. Service is service. So if you have to pay for it, but it is a blessing if you can get it for free, you should take advantage of it.
Did that answer your question, my friend? He's gone. Okay. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling. Somebody over there got a question? I see somebody's hand over there got a question? Okay. Well, we're going to be listening out for some more callers, and I'm certainly listening out for Ms. Dumas to call in. But Dr. Taylor, Dr. Tyler, do schools kind of reject your business?
It depends on who they are. We are more successful in the places that embrace us, of course. But with the business of the No Child Left Behind, they are required to allow us to work with the children. But what they do sometimes is that they don't allow us to use their schools. So when we are not able to get into the schools, it makes sense that if you are a child that is free or reduced lunch, you don't always have, your parents don't always have transportation. So if we're able to use the schools after school to provide the services, then the children stay after school and then they're bused home. But if they don't allow us to use the school buildings, for example, in DeKalb County, they don't allow us to use the school buildings. In Atlanta, they don't allow us to use the school buildings. And so...
Why?
Because they say that they don't have space, or they say that it's in competition with their own programs. But if their programs were working, then they wouldn't need these programs, right?
Right.
Right. So,
and these are us, our folks, black folks, that's in position that could open the door for other black kids. And because of their small-mindedness, and I hope I'm saying something to make you mad, administrators of the schools, public schools, that you are locking out kids that's trying to get an education, and you telling them because they doing the same thing that you're doing, and like she said, you can't be doing what they doing because they're not being educated. So something needs to give. And I know you don't like what I'm saying, but you need to think about it. We go out our way to put black folks in positions, and you do more damage against each other, against us. And I'm saying it. You know, y'all used to not be able to be tellers. You go in the bank now, you got to go over all them hurdles. We are our worst enemy. I'm sorry, I get off on tangents.
Okay.
If you don't like it, change the channel. Go ahead.
No, so what else would you like to know?
I would like to know how the hell we can change it. That's what I'd like to know. who can we raise hell with, or who can we vote out, or who can we, this is election time. This is the time for us to be bringing an issue like this on the forefront to these low-down politicians.
So you need
Not
to
all
manage.
politicians are low down, only those who are not doing nothing.
And not all teachers are bad.
And not all teachers are bad, only those who are doing nothing. And so if you get mad, that means you're not doing nothing. Come on, give me a hand in there. See, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Nothing ain't going nowhere because nothing ain't got nowhere to go. Nothing ain't gonna be nothing because nothing ain't got nothing to be. Okay, so Miss Tyler, Dr. Tyler, let me give you what you earned, baby. You know, it's just time that, you know, we go along with so much, but
It starts at the beginning, and it's the parents' responsibility. And so we need to talk about the parents and their responsibility.
oh yeah. Let me get on parents. Let me get on
Yes,
parents.
please.
Parents, brace yourself, because here I come. Parents, brace yourself. Get in your chair, because I'm fixing to talk about y'all lazy, low down, no going to the PTA meetings.
That's right.
You know, you don't go to the PTA meetings. You don't know nothing about what the school is doing to your child, what they telling your child. They could be telling your child, go home and slap your mom upside the head. You don't know because you don't go to no parent. You need to be involved in your kids' educational process. Go to the lunchroom and volunteer. Go after school and volunteer. Volunteer at your kids' school. Mentor some of the other kids in your school. All right? Y'all still sitting on the couch? Okay, let me see if I can get y'all. You need to take your kid to school and be there an hour or so if you're not working. You ain't doing nothing but going back home and turning on The View or turning on Divorce Court or turning on who? Tyra Banks or turning on, come on, brothers. Yeah, Jerry Springer. Yeah, Jerry Springer.
Right, Jerry.
I figured out something that you look at, man. But, okay, but you don't look at, I mean, come on. Let's give our kids some time. Because I'm telling you, it certainly will pay off. Dr. Tyler, I want to thank you for stopping by, but stay here. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank Dr. Tyler for stopping by. And you need to go out and find out where you can get Dr. Tyler Presents A through Z, the hip hop ABC educational booklet. And I asked that they would put the number on the screen if they have the information for her. You don't have information for her? Well, let me let her call it, the number.
It's 404.
404. Write it down. I told you to get a pen. Get up, get up! Okay, good.
404-577-8711. 404-577-8711.
Okay. We hope that
Call.
Okay. We got a caller on the phone.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, caller. How are you doing? And thank you for calling. Hello, caller. Okay. Come on, talk to me. Turn it up a little bit in here. Hello, caller. Okay, come on.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. This is a question directed for Dr. Tyler. I want to know that why is the traditional way of teaching our kids isn't working, and why we have to use rap? It seems like it's a kind of a stereotype way to teach. Is that what we doing right now?
Well, everything, if you look at, it's not just about us, it's about the way that the world is going today. If you look at all the products that are being sold on television, they're using hip-hop to do that. So hip-hop is what everybody is listening to now. And if it was only us listening to it, nobody would really be listening to it. We don't buy the majority of hip-hop. People not of color do not buy the majority of hip-hop. That's not how hip-hop makes money. People of Caucasian people, Asian people, all different people, and there's more of us than it is of them. But the point is, we use what is going to be successful. If that's what your children are listening to, if they're listening to Soulja Boy, if they're listening to Gucci Mane, if they're listening to Jay-Z, and that is what they are in tune with, and they're learning those lyrics, and Waka Flocka, I saw a little boy, he couldn't even talk, but he could rap Waka Flocka. So if that's what they're learning from, then we need to make things that are going to be educational that are the same things that they can learn from that. Does that make sense?
In a way, but my question is, why do you feel that that's the way that our children have to learn?
It's not just our children, but that's the way they are. If the traditional methods aren't working, then we need to come up with something that's going to work, right?
That's true, but I don't feel that rap should be it. Because, I mean, as far as learning and being in this society, being in this world and trying to get a job and all this, to really learn proper English, as they say, the standard English.
Okay, so ABC is not standard English?
ABC is standard English, but that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking is, you're using rap. You understand? So I'm not understanding why it has to be rap. I mean, why
Okay,
can't it
well, let's
just
try
be-
this. Let's try if we do ABC. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do you think our kids would sit there and learn from that, or do you think our kids would sit there?
No, that's not my point. My point is that kids don't learn the same. There's different kids that learn in different ways.
Right.
So the rap may not work for all the children.
And so,
That's my point.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
and that's a valid
And I
point.
think that's a good point. I think that's a very good point.
But for the children that can learn from that, what about the children that they will only learn from that? But what about those children? Should they not be given something that they can learn with?
Then you catering to just one
No,
one
I'm
part
not.
of the.
I'm catering to the people that like what I have.
And my
What about
challenge
the
to
other
you,
children?
my challenge to you, why don't you become her competitor?
I would love to.
Okay?
That's
Why
not
don't you teach them? Because now let's not forget the point here. The point is educating children. So if all kids don't learn from rap, those that you think they learn from the tradition, why don't you open up a company and start, let's teach them traditionally?
But what I want you to know, yeah, that's right. That's right. Everything that we do is not centered around rap. This is just one song called 26 Letters. And so I believe in that you should use a mixture of things to do that, to teach.
Now, and I go along. I teach, and I'm not an educated person. I don't know nothing. But when folks come down here and they tell me they want to learn cameras and they want to learn this and they don't want to learn that, I stick them right over there on the camera. They don't even know what the first button is. I said, figure it out. I got a young man now, he got his own TV show. He came in the door, he didn't know nothing about a camera. I stuck him on the camera. Right now, he's producing his own show. Nobody gave him a book, I just said, get over there and do it. Get in that room and just hit them buttons. I don't know, the buttons is down there for something. What they down there for, I don't know. Just hit them buttons and see what happens. He hit that button, the light came on. I said, well, that button, now we know that button go to that light. Now hit another button. And he learned from that process.
But if they learn their ABCs, then they have the basic
Fundamental.
fundamentals, so then they can learn the traditional things as long as we can get them to learn their ABCs first.
Hold on, is that her calling back? Okay, put it back on. We don't want, I can't talk to you now.
Say again?
Okay. I can't talk to you now, I'm on air. Go ahead.
I say if
Wait, she's talking.
okay.
John, is she gonna talk to us? Okay. Let's see if she's gonna talk to us. I think our caller just called back and she wants to talk to us. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Hi, caller.
Hello?
Talk to me. I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make a comment to the last caller.
Okay. What was your comment?
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
I just wanted to make a comment to the last caller that was saying, why are you catering to... I'm sorry.
You're trying to listen to yourself.
Hi.
Just keep talking.
Okay. I'm
Just-
sorry. I didn't know if you guys could hear me or not.
Yes, we can
The
hear you
last
very
caller
well.
was saying, why is it that it has to be hip-hop to cater to these kids? It's not about catering to any one specific genre.
Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to teach the child. It's not about what is good for the adults. It's whatever works to teach the child.
You're right? Okay. Okay. Caller, thank you for that call, and we're going to move right along. Thank you, caller, for that call. So, Ms. Tyler, Dr. Tyler, you see what we're up against.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for stopping by, and you're welcome to come back because there's still some unanswered questions.
Okay.
All right? Our next guest is a young lady who is starting a new business here in town, and I believe I'm going to let her introduce herself. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Let us know who you are and what are you doing.
My name is Janae Woodley, and I am the Community Affairs Coordinator for Lanterwood, and our website is www.lanterwood.
Now, do you think anybody could write that down like that?
I was going to spell it for
Okay.
him.
Slow down.
And he's going to show it on the screen also.
Okay.
It's www.lanterwood.org, Lanterwood. And we are building a movie industry. We've been here for 3 years. I've been with the organization for a year now. I'm also a producer. I have a production that's out right now called Lost in the Wilderness. And we will be re-releasing that in December. We just want to come on here and actually thank the community for going to the stores and buying our production. You're the reason why we're here and why we're growing on a day-to-day basis. We're actually bringing 10,000 jobs here, which we have reached out to state officials and city officials. No help there, but because of the citizens of Georgia, we are growing into a stronger organization, and from their support of actually just purchasing. With the purchases of our productions, we're able to not only feed our families, but we're actually able to sponsor youth groups and do different things in the community as far as feeding the homeless and reaching out to help our community, because that's what we're here for. Sometimes the state officials, the city officials, they won't help us, so we have to help ourselves, and we just want to first thank you for that, because that's why we're here today.
Well, have you made a list of those officials that don't want to help you?
I have a list.
And are all of your people in the production industry, are they registered voters?
Yes.
And do they vote?
Yes.
And don't they know how to get rid of those that don't support them?
Yes.
And don't they know how to knock, have you ever had on a knock on the door campaign and telling people that the official of their community is not supporting you and we need to get rid of them? See, those kind of campaigns I like
You're
running.
absolutely right, and we definitely need to go ahead and do a campaign like that, because what we're doing right here in the state of Georgia is amazing, and I actually have some of our upcoming stars here. So basically, I want to let you know that if you are an actor, a writer, a producer, you can be a partner with us, partner with Lanterwood. Everyone can't be an NBA star. Everyone might not have that athletic ability, but you might be talented in other areas, and you can bring that talent to this organization.
Can I tell you something? I'm an actor. Do you know that I did the play Pearly Victorious? And I played Pearly in high school. And we were so good. We were so good that they extended the play for like 6 weeks. I have also done the Day of Absence play. I have also done Soul School. I've done a lot of plays. And at my older age now, I'm thinking about going back into acting. Do you think you can get me a job?
Definitely.
Huh?
Definitely. I could think of a couple of things you could do right now.
I'm probably going to stand out in the middle of traffic in front of a truck.
You know, when I tell people about you, I actually tell them, like, you're the Jesse Jackson of Atlanta.
No, Jose Williams.
Jose
Williams, yeah,
okay.
please. Jose Williams.
Well, really quick, with me, I have Shaquita Smith and Paul Asher. They are new partners of the organization.
They're going to do a skit for us, is that right?
They're going to do a skit.
Let's get them to do it because we run out of time. Come on, let's get busy.
Okay.
All right, we ready for you. Let's go.
You
All
can
right.
go ahead and introduce yourself first. You people let you know a little bit about you.
Okay, hello. My name is Shaquita Smith. I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. I've been acting for about 7 years now. I've been doing a lot of musicals, presentations, movies, short films, the whole 9 yards. And I'm just looking forward to do more performances with Lana Woods. And
my name is Paul Asher, and also naturally an actor here. My thing is about education, as Reverend kicked off and trying to tell us, and Dr. Tyler as well, how to basically transform your hobbies into rewarding careers. When I was about 5, 6 years old, I thought of myself on a set like this. And I can't be more thankful for People TV and obviously Lance Wood for giving me this opportunity to live this dream. It's gratifying, it's fulfilling when you are able to search inside of yourself and think about all the hobbies and the things that you naturally do that are fun to you. These days they can be very rewarding. As I sit here, there's so many talents and skills that I've managed to put together, and I possess them now. And it's kind of freed me up a little bit, so I kind of want to impart this on my generation so they can understand that it's not just about sitting around and hanging on to this one idea. You can take a deep look inside of yourself and find out what your hobbies are. Some of them can be very rewarding. I do